Hello guys, it's Pep from Pep here, and today we're gonna see another video, another deck list that kinda copy the last one, or we can say that copies the core of the deck. I'm talking about the invoked combo, the invoked mechanism, and as you can see, the character I've chosen is Jaden Ubel, that I think it's my favorite one. The truth, I'm not so sure. I really cannot choose between him and the normal Jaden, but anyway, this is the deck list. Let's go deep into it. So the skill, first of all, the skill I've chosen is Neospace. So for all who do not know what it does, it's pretty easy. You just begin the duel with the field spell Neospace. So 500 boost for every Neos monsters, also for the normal Neos itself. So this makes your Neos fusion have this boost, and also the Neos fusion monsters do not have the they must not activate the effect. They do not have to activate the effect of coming back to the extra deck at the end of the turn. So really useful. So as you can see, no drops in this deck. Of course, we cannot put into it cards like Enemy Controller or Treacherous, because we already filled the slot of the semi-limited with Neos Fusion, so only two. But I can assure you guys that the deck is pretty consistent. I tested it into the Legend rank, and it worked out really well. So we have, of course, the core, the invocation core, that's made up. That's made of 2 Alistair, 2 invocation, you know, always for the reason that if they Cosmic Cyclone one of that, you have another in your deck. So this is the reason why we play 2 invocation. And in the extra deck, talking about the fusion monsters, we have 1 invoked Cactus and 1 invoked Purgatrio. So as you can see, we chose the respective type Neospatian monsters. So one fire for the Purgatrio and 1 Neospatian Aqua Dolphin, the water type to summon our Cactus. And of course, consequentially, we have a new Spatian, an Aqua Neos, an Elemental Hero Aqua Neos, and an Elemental Hero Flare Neos. So most of all could think that Elemental Hero Flare Neos is not that easy. It's not it's not that useful, but instead, as you will see also in the dual replays, it's incredible and huge amount of attack. Really can help finish the duel fast. And also keep in mind that you will, with this deck list, you will have an incredible. You will find really easy to summon a lot of monsters, so to fill the board with big fusion monsters, and it's really easy to end the duel with this deck in just one turn. So 3 Neospatian Scarab, 3 Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. We play 3 of each Neospatian copy because we wanna combo that with Convert Contact. Really powerful card, especially if you can draw it in the first turns, because if you have no monsters, it allows you to discard 1 Neospatian in your hand and 1 from your deck to your graveyard to draw 2 cards. So really powerful, of course, to help you draw cards and thin the deck, and really helps you to draw into your Neos Fusion or your Invocation, as well as your Alistair Invoker. Then we have 2 Elemental Hero Neos. I really suggest not to put 3 because we play Miracle Contact that helps recycle, you know, the Neos. And keep in mind an important clarification. Keep in mind that with invocation, if you have a Neos and another of the Neos Patient in your hand, you can also use invocation to fusion summon your Brave Neos. Of course, that's the boss of the elemental hero. You all know what it does. When it destroys a monster, you can add a Neos spell trap. Of course, we are referring to Neos Fusion Miracle Contact. So guys, the deck is pretty consistent, and maybe it can be a little he can have a little lack of defense, but because the only defense of course are your Alistair in your hand to just boost the attack of your fusion monsters, your Neos Fusion in the graveyard because it helps you preventing destroying your fusion monster, your fusion, of course I'm talking about Neos Fusion monster of course, and then we have nothing more as a defense. So this is the point. It's a very offensive deck, but of course you can also go for the play of just set monsters as Alistair, or just summon an Invoked Cocytus that's nearly unstoppable, nearly it's really difficult, we can say, to get rid of it. So guys, the decks, I repeat, it works pretty well, as you will see as always in the duel replays. So guys, I hope you enjoy all the explanation. Feel free to ask me wherever you want in the comment section down below, and enjoy the replays!